What's up, friends? Rob here. And if you've ever wanted your very own turbocharged WordPress website running on a VPS you actually control, you're in the right place. Today, I'm showing you how to go from zero to WordPress hero using FlyWP. The easiest, fastest way to launch a WordPress website on your own VPS server. Seriously, no command line kung fu required. Let's get into it. One nice thing about using FlyWP is that you can provision a server directly through their own provisioning platform. They have partnered with DigitalOcean, and that gives you quite a few options. You don't have to go and create your own account or anything. You're using it right through the FlyWP interface, and you have full access to all of the DigitalOcean locations shown here, and all of the different shared and dedicated CPU options that they've got here. So it becomes really nice. As you choose locations, it'll show you the units that are available. So if we use shared CPUs, we can get a one core 2 gigabyte server for $12 a month. This is the same price that DigitalOcean would charge you. There's no markup or anything going through FlyWP. It just saves you the hassle of really having to go and create your own account and getting the API key and hooking all that up. You can do all of that right through this interface here. Everything else is pretty much the same as you go through this interface, selecting your server, choosing the location, and then choosing the operating system, and it'll go through and provision the server pretty much the same as any other VPS option. Here on the sites page of the brand new VPS server that we created, and I want to see how quickly we can create a WordPress website on our brand new Hetzner server. I'm going to click the Create New Site button here. And for simplicity's sake, I'm going to create an instant site. What that does is it uses the FlyWP XYZ test domain, which is great. And we'll keep it at that for now. You can always change it later. It's great for migrating websites or development use. I'm going to click Next. I'm going to stay with the defaults of Nginx and PHP 8.2 for now. Click Next. Keep the site title randomly generated. Automatically creates your admin username and password there. And I don't have any site blueprints set up, but you could actually create blueprints that have pre-configured themes and plugins and all kinds of stuff as one blueprint package. And you could actually create brand new sites based off of your blueprint. So that's pretty awesome. I'm going to enable full page caching. Why not? Click Next. Verify everything looks good and hit create site here. I want to show you real quick. HTTPS is already enabled for this because it's using the FlyWP XYZ test domain. So that's great. We've already got full page caching working as well. And I want to just click the magic login button here. It actually brings you to the back end of WordPress automatically. And then click on the FlyWP. It pre-configures this FlyWP plugin for you that helps control the page caching of the web server, Nginx. You can clear the cache with one click pretty easily there. You can look into the settings of the caching and save that. Another thing to look at, which is great, is the object cache is also automatically set up and working. This usually is something that requires your host to configure or some advanced knowledge to get working. With FlyWP, it automatically is installed and configured and working per site securely and everything. And that the Redis object cache basically saves your database from having to handle a lot of queries on a busy site and really saves your server performance overall. So it's a great thing to have already kind of in here and working. So that's it as far as creating a brand new site on FlyWP, under a minute with HTTPS and full page caching already configured with Redis object caching in place as well. Let's look at some of the other settings of the website on the back end here that you can control in FlyWP. You've got your fast CGI cache, which is built into Nginx. SSL, if you wanted to switch this domain and all of that kind of stuff, you can do that. And then look at creating new Let's Encrypt certificates for free. No more paying for domains like other providers that I won't mention. There's a cool WP config manager. Easily turn on debug mode, which is great. I don't think I've seen a plugin or a control panel that does this as easily as FlyWP does. You can also go into some advanced areas like mess with the Nginx configuration itself. If you have custom applications or need some advanced configurations, you can actually do that here. Security, they already install the 7G firewall protocol. Shout out to Perishable Press. And they also do a lot of the content and protocol restrictions, directory protections. And then you've got a lot of other things in here as well if you want to lock things down even further, which is great. Let's see. Email is really easy to set up as far as being able to have your site on your own server send out successfully via SMTP. Supports the most popular services. I use Mailgun myself. SendGrid is super popular, so is Postmark. But you can also just do custom and then type in your SMTP username and password. So it works with literally everything, and your server will definitely be able to send out that way. Note that doesn't affect receiving those emails on the receiving side, because that also ties into your DNS as far as SPF records and DKIM and DMARC records. Those all need to be set up for bigger providers like Google and Yahoo and etc. to be able to deliver your email successfully, but at least it will be sent out successfully, easily configured in your control panel this way. So that's great. You can also get into your plugin and theme and even WordPress core updates here. Update all plugins across the site and update all the themes with one button. So that's great. It keeps things super easy to be able to update all that kind of stuff. And then you've got a built-in file manager. If you ever need to make changes to files directly, there's no limitations with FlyWP. You can do that very easily here. They also added an uptime monitor option here. It's an additional subscription, but it's a super low cost way of doing some uptime monitoring. And then you've got other options in here as far as fixing permissions. You can restart Docker. You can even put the site to sleep, which is basically suspending the site without removing it from the server. So a lot of times clients aren't paying their hosting bill or whatever. You can actually sleep the site and then send them an email again saying, hey, you haven't paid your invoice. And sleeping the site usually gets them to pay pretty quickly. You could restart PHP or Nginx from this page as well. And then you've got your credentials down here if you ever needed them for more advanced functionality, but they're accessible and they're not hidden away, which is great. You can also configure backups really easily. Go into your configured backup provider. I already have one set up on the back end, so it is already in the drop down. Give it a bucket name, and then it's off to the races as far as setting up backups for this particular site off to your backup provider, which I love. Some control panels sadly think that backups are some sort of option and don't provide backups on their lower end plans. And I think their lower end plans are useless then, because without backups, you really shouldn't be using any control panel. In here, you can set up a redirect manager, redirect rules. You don't need a separate plugin for that. It's using the web server itself to do the redirects, which is super fast and easy to manage right within FlyWP as well. And then you've got access to raw logs, which I love. Anytime you have an issue with a site or whatever, somebody's going to ask you for the log files, PHP or Nginx, to see exactly what's going on. If you have a fatal WordPress error, this is the place you go to look at the PHP error log, and it will actually output the error right in the log, so you can see exactly usually which plugin has a fatal error, and then look at deactivating it on the back end here and fixing the website yourself pretty easily. There's some settings for the site here as far as you can add domain, change the domain. You can add wildcard subdomains. You can add domain aliases. All different kinds of stuff going on here. You can enable maintenance mode to put up a maintenance page while you're making changes and then take it down later. And then the power of FlyWP, you can also clone and transfer the website, which is pretty awesome. So you can transfer between servers. This is very cool because you want to, as you grow and have multiple websites on multiple servers, if one website becomes super busy, you can move it to a less crowded server very easily, and keep your servers and their resources, working well. And finally, you can delete the site. I'm going to go ahead and delete this site, show you how easy it is to delete a site as well. In FlyWP, let's say they want a confirmation. I'm going to paste it in there, and I'm going to say, yes, this is the website that I definitely want to delete. Everything is going to be gone. Click delete, and just like that, it sends you back to the sites page with a deleting status, and when it's done, it refreshes automatically, and you have no more sites on this particular server because we just deleted it. That is as simple as it gets, I think. So that's FlyWP and the power of creating a WordPress website in under 1 minute with all of the advanced management and functionality that FlyWP provides. We'll do some more videos here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.